Well, since you're a Motley Crue fan, I got some Motley Crue news, and we're going to let you sit in on this and maybe have an opinion about it.
Yeah.
But there's a story out there. I'm sure you're aware of Nikki Sixx, yeah?
Yes.
And how about Sebastian Bach?
Yes.
All right. Sebastian Bach made a comment this week that he was asked to join Motley Crue when they booted Vince Neil out back in the early 90s.
Right.
Motley Crue bassist Nikki Sixx has apparently dismissed former Skid Row singer Sebastian Bach's latest online missive as a ploy to get attention to sell some books. After Bach revealed in a 3-word tweet to a fan that he was asked to join Motley Crue more than 2 decades ago, Sixx quickly retorted that Bach's version of events never happened.
What are you thinking already, Neeley? Is this a fucking straight up Nikki Sixx lie?
Nikki is a spin master.
Yeah.
And I don't have any doubt that since Sebastian was sort of on his own at that point and Motley Crue was without a singer, it wouldn't surprise me if...
He wasn't at his own at that point. That was 92.
Yeah, but that was when Skid Row was kind of starting to be in flux at that point.
No, 92 would have been right in the middle of Slave to the Grind tour.
I thought Slave to the Grind came
out in 91.
91.
Yeah, so they would have been on tour with Guns N' Roses through 92.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been their peak time.
Yeah, you're right.
And I think that's what's... I mean... I believe this. I'll just say right now. I believe that this story is very much true. That they did ask Sebastian to do this, to join Motley Crue, but I think Sebastian probably did turn it down because Slave to the Grind was fucking massive.
Right. Sure.
You know.
All right. Well, anyway, let me see. Getting back to the story here.
Yeah.
Let's see. Sixx quickly retorted that Bach's version of events never happened. Sebastian then took the Facebook page. I love all these guys having these social media wars.
Yeah. Let me tell you on my Twitter why you're a liar.
Right. Sebastian took to his Facebook page to describe in some detail the circumstances behind his being asked to join Motley Crue, which included taking part in a full day's rehearsal with the band and a slew of phone calls between various managers, agents, and label executives. I was driven to rehearsal by Tommy Lee, and I spent a full day singing Motley Crue set with the band Motley Crue, Bach wrote. I remember the songs that Nikki asked me to sing that day. I remember the whole road crew's ecstatic reaction to us jamming together all day. And I remember Nikki's very generous, kind offer at the end of our rehearsal for me to join Motley Crue. I remember his exact words that he said to me in front of the whole road crew, Tommy and Mick Mars as well. It's not every day that your hero asks you to join a band.
Now this is where I think Sebastian might be lying. I'm not believing for a minute, not for 1 second, that Motley Crue at the Dr. Feelgood era of the band had a one-time sing 10 songs with us rehearsal and offered the gig. Offered a $10 million gig to somebody. I'm not believing that. Are you?
You know what? What I find astounding is that these guys who are in these multi-platinum bands can't recall one incident to a next.
Well, it's because, look, let's just break this down to what it is. Sebastian wants to sound bigger than he is.
Of course he does, because he's a lone wolf out there. I mean, I saw Sebastian 3 weeks ago,
Right.
and the guy's 50 years old.
Right.
He looks pretty bad for his age. I mean, I stood out in the foyer of a hotel 3 weeks ago with Sebastian face to face.
Sure.
This guy looks 60. I mean, he looks horrible.
Looks good in all the pictures I've seen.
Yeah, well, he looks bad. And I stood there face to face with him talking to Don. Actually, Don looks younger than him, and Don has got 10 years on him.
Get the fuck
I'm serious. Sebastian looks bad.
Really?
I was shocked when I stood there face to face with him.
Okay.
And I was just like, holy smokes, dude. Your lifestyle has really caught up with you. You know, I was not more than 2 feet from Sebastian, and I looked in his face, and this guy looked beat.
Right.
Now, that didn't take away from his performance. He sang very well. He performed very well. Lots of energy, lots of, high screams and whatnot. But physically, on a physical level, the guy looks beat up.
Okay.
Hail and kill, caller. You're on the air.
Hail and kill. How are you guys? It's Timbo.
Hello, Tim James. We were looking
Wait a
forward
minute.
to your
Did he
call.
just say it's Timbo?
Did you say Timbo?
Yeah.
Yeah. You said Timbo. Well, what can we do for you, Timbo?
I've been reading this whole thing this week, right? Of course, because
obviously you're not blind. Otherwise, Blabbermouth would be printed in Braille.
Yeah, that's right. And if I was blind, I couldn't even dial the number to call the classic medical metal.
Yeah,
show.
the classic medical show.
Medical show. So, what's your opinion, Timbo? And by the way, by calling you Timbo, that name is queer as fuck. But go ahead.
It reminds me of Tim Tebow. Timbo.
Jesus.
Oh, stop, please. Okay.
Go ahead, Timbo.
I don't get it, man. I just don't get it because okay. From Motley's perspective, for a start, if it did happen, why would Nikki Sixx deny it? I mean, it's freaking 21 years ago for a start, and
I'm going to tell you why, Timbo. Because if he acknowledges it, then he basically says that John Corabi was not first choice.
Yeah, but does that matter now?
Well, it matters to them because then it automatically makes them look like they were shopping instead of just picking the best of the best first time, which Nikki Sixx has a real problem with looking like anything but a perfectionist.
Yeah, it's probably true. Of
course it's true. I said it.
I'm sorry. I live this every day. I think it's just band drama, man. Okay, personally, I think they're all just looking for some press, and it's just band drama. I go through it every day, man.
Well, who the fuck asked you, Bill? Stay out of this.
You fucking told me to chime in here, but come on, I'm talking to this guy from Australia. Calm down.
Well, don't worry about Timbo. That fucker's got a tweak like nobody's business. Fucking CP kicking his ass.
Well, he's got a tweak and I've got a twitch. Or tick. As you keep telling me, I've got a tick. The only thing that happens is I tick the classical metal show off every week.
You know you love us, Tim.
No, I love you guys. You guys are freaking awesome.
Of course we are.
But anyway, I just wanted to, comment because I'm a motley idiot.
No
and
way.
You guys are talking about them, so.
Well, I agree with the idiot part.
Yeah.
All right, Tim. Impart on us your wisdom on Motley Crue since they're the best band ever.
Yeah, come on, Tim.
No, I didn't For me, they're my favourite band, and for me, Nikki Sixx is my John Lennon. I'm not saying.
Holy
I'm not
shit!
Saying
Come on,
You're John Lennon. Come on.
Lennon, really?
For me.
But
I'm not saying anyone else, but for me, yeah, the guy is my John Lennon. For me.
So who's your Paul McCartney? Mick Mars?
Bruno Mars.
I don't have one, man. I don't have one.
All right, go ahead, Tim.
Go ahead, Tim, with your fucking crazy talk. Go ahead.
I mean, imagine what that record would have sounded like with Sebastian Bach. Probably would have been awesome. I mean, it's my favourite record of all time. But let's face it, the guy's still got some pipes on him even now. So
wait a minute, hold on, Tim.
And that
Tim, hold on. What record is your favorite record of all time?
Motley 94.
Really?
The Motley record.
I do love that record.
Absolutely.
But I do love that
Absolutely.
record, but favorite of all time?
It's the most underrated rock record of the 90s. That album.
I got to ask you, Tim, now you made me curious. You talk about Generation Swine being a great record, which is the return of Vince Neil and Motley Crue delving into what was at the time considered the grunge movement. But yet the John Corabi record was your favorite. That is just so weird.
No, what? Yes. I mean, I love everything in Motley Crue's ever done. But the point that I was making before was, I think, as I said to you guys, and I know you lambasted me for it, but it doesn't matter.
That's okay, Tim. We love you, Tim. We love the fact that Tim James is a part of the CMS history. But go ahead.
But okay, what I said is that I think their best stuff is Primal Scream onwards.
Oh, come on. Tim, does cerebral palsy cause brain damage?
No, it causes blindness.
Only with motor skill, mate. Only with motor skill.
I'm getting us another drink, man.
Go get us another drink. I need another drink after that. Holy shit. Wait a minute. So, Tim, basically you're saying from 91 till now is the best era of Motley Crue.
Yep, for me, yes. Absolutely.
So, wait a minute. Let's just clarify. We're talking about Motley 94, New Tattoo, Generation Swine, and City of Los Angeles.
Don't forget, hang on, don't forget Primal Scream and all the stuff from Decade.
Okay, well, Decade to Decade, it's basically had Primal Scream. Primal Scream, and what was the other song? Angela.
Angela.
So Primal Scream, Angela, Generation Swine, blah, 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 New Tattoo, and City of Los Angeles.
Lanes of Los Angeles, yep.
And you like those albums better than Too Fast for Love, Shout at the Devil, Theater of Pain,
Dr. Feelgood.
Dr. Feelgood.
Yes.
Are you a fucking nut job? You're insane.
Look, I love everything the band's ever done. There's not one Motley Crue song that I don't like, and they're the only band that I can say that about. Damn. But everything post 91 is better and more mature,
I'm gonna
in my
fight this
opinion.
Fucking argument with you all fucking night. Tim, seriously, how can you possibly take an album that has the songs Glitter and Brandon over fucking anything from Shout at the Devil?
Because I mean, I listened to Generation Swine again this week. That album is so musically diverse. There's so many different things. I love Glitter. Glitter rules.
All right, well, let's play the game, Tim. Shout at the Devil or Brandon. The song Shout at the Devil or Brandon. If you could only keep one on your iPod, what would it be?
Okay.
Which one?
That particular song, and we're talking about that particular song.
Oh, that's what we're talking about. That particular song. You can keep Shout at the Devil or Brandon.
Yeah.
Which
Shout
one?
At the Devil. But
okay.
But
no. My turn to talk. Your turn to answer. Looks to Kill.
It's a really important point, though.
Oh, go ahead.
Are we talking about Shout at the Devil 97, or are we talking about the original version?
No, the original.
Original version.
Well, I'd rather have Shout at the Devil 97.
No, but that's
come
not the
on.
option.
You're
First of all,
killing me, Tim.
That's insane. But I'm saying Shout at the Devil 83 or fucking Brandon.
Shout at the Devil.
Looks to Kill or Brandon.
You can't associate everything to
Yes,
Brandon.
I can. Looks to Kill or Brandon.
It looks to kill.
10 Seconds to Love
mean I don't love
or Brandon.
You're not using a
10
fair argument,
Seconds
Chris.
to Love or Brandon.
10 Seconds to Love.
Okay. What else is on that album? Too Young to Fall in Love or Brandon.
You're not using a fair argument. But
Too Young to Fall in Love or Brandon.
Too Young to Fall in Love.
Red Hot or Brandon.
You know what? In all this, I'm just going to say both.
What?
because it's all part of the diversity that is that band.
Tim, I have to say, I think CP has fucking made you insane. I have to say it. Dude, there's no possible way that you can possibly take Generation Swine song for song over Shout at the Devil. That's insanity.
Yes, there is, and I absolutely do.
The band wouldn't even do that.
I absolutely do.
How? Explain to me how. Explain to me how. Explain to me what is better on Generation Swine than Shout at the Devil.
Okay, let me preface this with something.
No.
Right?
Explain to me. I don't want no premise of diversity and blah, blah, blah. Tell me what songs are better.
Okay. What? Comparing what to what again?
Generation Swine to Shout at the Devil. Tell me songs on Generation Swine that are better than anything on Shout at the Devil. Because I would argue that there's not a single better song on Generation Swine.
Easy.
What song?
Easy. Okay.
What?
Find myself.
Wait a minute.
Afraid.
Oh my
Flush,
God.
Generation Swine. Shout 97.
Okay. Which one?
I mean,
Okay. All right, Tim. Pick one song. What's your favorite song on Generation Swine?
Probably the title track.
You'd have been better off just to shut up
Probably
like I do.
Generation Swine.
Really. I don't know anything you guys are talking about, but really, dude, you just need to shut up like I do.
No, let him go. Let him go, Bill. So you're saying the title track, it's the Generation Swine. That tune?
Absolutely. That's freaking awesome, man.
Okay.
It's like a.
Okay,
It's like,
so
it's
let's
like
take that. That's the best tune on that album?
What was that?
Is that the best tune on that album? I would argue it's Let Us Pray, but that's me.
Yeah, it's either that or Afraid. I mean, but you got to understand it's really hard for me to pick a song because I just love that whole record.
Okay, well, pick two songs.
And it's one of those.
All right, Tim. Well, hold on. Play with me here, Tim. What are your two favorite songs on Generation Swine? What are your two favorite songs? I'll give you two.
Probably Afraid and Generation Swine.
Okay, Afraid and Generation Swine, or Shout at the Devil.
Afraid and Generation Swine.
You are a fucking drug addict.
All right, let's check this out real quick, Tim. Real quick.
Tim, this is awful.
It's not like Motley Crue. I don't even know this song.
All right, now that was Afraid.
Right.
Now
Right,
you're
yep.
Shout at the Devil.
And the video for that song's freaking awesome too.
Yeah, this song blows in comparison.
I didn't say that, man. I didn't say that.
Yes.
Go ahead, Tim.
Yeah, I didn't say that. I never said that Shout at the Devil sucked. I never said that.
Tim, by saying that it's not as good as Generation Swine, you are definitely saying that it sucks. Because Generation Swine sucks like a fucking $2 hooker when I've got a 20. Okay? It is fucking... Generation Swine is shit. It is so bad.
All right, dude.
We're so hanging on the green room.
I think you're beating him in submission, Chris.
Tim, come on,
No,
man.
he's not.
I mean, I get that you're trying to do... I get that you're trying to support your record. And I'll even give you, in some stupid way, I'll give you Afraid and I'll give you Generation Swine. But I won't give you Rat Like Me, and I won't give you Glitter, and I won't give you Brandon, and I won't give you Find Myself. Those songs are fucking terrible. Scott Humphrey's production on that fucking record is garbage. Garbage.
All right. This is just going to go round in circles, dude.
I think you and Joel MacGyver need to hook up.
I look, my point is this, Tim. I'm giving you ample opportunity to tell me songs that are better than on Shout at the Devil, and you're not.
No, dude, no, that's not true. I have. You just don't agree with me.
No one agrees.
Okay.
The world doesn't agree with you.
Listen. Even Jeff Varner, who now works with Slash, when he was working at 10th Street Entertainment, I had a relationship with him for a number of years. Even he said I was in the minority. You know, I know I'm in the minority. I get that. That's okay.
Neeley, can you give me a little
I'm not
glitter?
gonna.
Can you give me a little glitter so that
What?
we know what is better than fucking Shout at the Devil and Theater of Pain and Too Fast for Love and Dr. Feelgood? Give me a little glitter.
I just died in your arms tonight. Oh, wait a minute. That was the Cutting Crew.
That's pretty good, Neeley.
It's hard to tell
That was the Cutting Crew.
if you're dreaming of me or someone else. That drunken kiss seems like a lie.
Oh, my God.
Don't say it's forever. And then say goodbye. Glitter.
What is that, a Cutting Crew tune?
Well, no, that's very true, Neeley. It does sound like that.
All right, Tim.
Yeah, sure.
Vince actually sings all the words.
Here's my question. Tim, you still with us?
Yeah.
All right, Tim.
Yep.
So we played Glitter. I want you to name right now one song from Dr. Feelgood, Girls, 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 Theater of Pain, Shout at the Devil, or Too Fast for Love that Glitter is better than. Pick any song from any of those 5 albums. One song. You're the Motley Crue guy. Come on.
But it's
No, just pick one song.
Well, but you see, this is where it's falling down, because all I said is if I had to pick any of the stuff to listen to, I love it all. But if I had to pick the stuff to listen to, I think the stuff post 91 is better.
Wow.
I'm not saying that anything on any of the first 5 albums.
Here's my point, Tim. You're missing my point. My point is that if I can name songs that you cannot find, worse songs than from the previous era, then you can't claim that album as better than the previous era, because it's full of songs that are not better.
All right, okay.
So that's why I'm asking. Give me a song that Glitter or Brandon are not better than from the first 5 Motley records. Do you want me to make it easier? Give me a song that Fake from New Tattoo is not better than in the first 5 albums.
Is not better than.
Yeah. So you know the song Fake, right, from New Tattoo?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay. On the first 5 Motley albums, pick one song that Fake is better than.
Better than or not better than?
What song?
We're losing Tim.
I so want him to go with this.
Call us back, Tim.
Yeah, Tim.
There's Fake.
Is Tim back?
Yeah, Tim's back.
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, dude.
Tim, what song from the first 5 albums is worse than Fake? That's a decent song from New Tattoo. I won't lie. I'll tell you the truth. I like that song.
It almost has a shout at the devil sound to it.
Okay, what song is it worse than?
What song from the first 5 albums is worse than Fake?
Come On and Dance.
What? Go ahead, Neeley. Let's play some Come On and Dance.
From
Too Fast for Love.
Okay.
It's like track 2 or something, I think. Come on and dance. Come on and dance.
What do you think, Tim?
What do you think, Tim?
I love that song. That song played at our wedding.
Really? You had New Tattoo played at your wedding?
Yes, we did. We had my wife likes Andrea Bocelli, so we had that, and I had New Tattoo. Absolutely.
Holy smokes!
Why did your wife marry you?
You have to ask her that. I don't think she's sure sometimes.
Let me ask you something, Tim, and be honest. What does your wife think of your affection for the classic metal show and the fact that you like to be a part of it? Call in every week.
My wife just doesn't like metal in general. Or anything that's associated with metal.
Does she have a problem with you calling into the show or participating?
How was that playing at your wedding if she doesn't like metal at all? Well, okay, I understand because it sucked. That's why I wasn't really like metal.
It's just a ballad.
It's like okay.
It's a ballad.
Yeah, it's like,
Tim, you realize that I am killing you here.
I thought that was Cyndi Lauper for a minute, man.
Tim,
you're not killing me.
I'm not killing you. Are you kidding me?
No, it's just a difference of opinion. And as I said to you, I know that
my
I'm in the
opinion
minority.
is correct, and your opinion is insane.
In your opinion.
Tim, how can you possibly you can't even justify it. You can't even find me a song in the.
You know what's really cool about this is I'm talking to you guys and I'm getting to hear Crew on the radio.
Evil plan worked, huh?
Your
shitty Crew on the radio.
You're diabolical, Tim. You're diabolical, Tim. Tim, your diabolical plan has worked.
It's an evil genius to get that fucking shitty Crew played on any station anywhere.
No, I'm not making any of this up. I'm not doing it because I'm trying to get attention or anything like that. I mean, this is what I truly believe. I truly believe that their songwriting is better now than it was with the first 5 records.
Tim, let me just ask you a medical question. Does cerebral palsy affect hearing?
What?
Does cerebral palsy affect hearing?
What?
That's what I thought.
No, mate, no.
You're a pretty quick.
No.
You're a pretty quick study there, Tim.
No, it doesn't.
So, Tim, which Skid Row album do you like better? Slave to the Grind or Revolutions Per Minute? If you tell me it's close, I swear to God I'm going to hang up on you and never fucking let you back on.
Yeah? What's the question?
See, this is why I didn't get involved in this shit, man. That's why I said, sorry, I don't know this stuff right here. All right?
What's the question?
The question is Slave to the Grind by Skid Row or Revolutions Per Minute by Skid Row?
Slave to the Grind, but my favorite Skid Row album's the first one.
All right, well, that's fair enough. Let's go to other bands. What about Warrant?
All right. Yep.
What's your favorite Warrant album?
Probably Ultraphobic.
Oh.
I am followed.
Are you kidding me, Tim?
No, well, I just hang on. I used to really like that back in the day, but I've been listening to a lot of Cherry Pie lately. That's really cool. And
give me some. Give me one. Ugh, Tim, come on. That album is terrible.
Yeah,
Your favorite?
Okay.
Wait a minute. So Cherry Pie, Dirty Rotten Filthy Stinking Rich, and Dog Eat Dog, not as good as Ultraphobic.
Well, no. I just remember listening to that back in the day and really liking it. But lately, I've been listening to Cherry Pie, and I haven't listened to it in a long time. So
Dog Eat Dog. Dog Eat Dog is the shit.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Guns N' Roses album, Tim? Chinese Democracy?
Spaghetti Incident.
Use Illusions 1 and 2.
No, you got to pick one or two.
Probably one.
All right. I actually don't have a problem with that personally, but I have a little problem with it. Over appetite for destruction, but hey, that's okay. So Tim, basically, if it was their most popular album, you don't like it. Is that what you're saying?
No, not saying that at all. Not saying
What?
that at all.
Okay, then what band had their most popular album that you liked the best?
Probably Metallica.
Which one?
Which
I love
one?
the Black Album. I love the Black.
That's
the
not
Black
their most
Album
popular
rules,
album.
man. What? Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Master of Puppets, hands down. It's considered the best metal album of all time.
Well, no, hang on. But didn't the Black Album sell way more copies?
Well,
Selling more. I'm talking about what people, dude. Universally, people list Metallica, Master of Puppets as the greatest metal album of all time.
Commercially
Okay, well, see,
successful
I was-
Black Album is the most
I was
commercially successful.
Yeah, I was thinking about commercially successful.
So where you stand with AC/DC there, Tim? Black Ice, flick of the switch,
Fly on the Wall.
Power Age, actually.
fly on the wall.
I actually love Fly on the Wall, but Power Age.
Power Edge.
Age.
Yeah.
Don't have a problem with Power Edge, but as their best album ever, oof.
Oh, best album ever. That's a tough one, isn't it?
All right, Tim. What is your favorite album ever by a band with a handicap?
TJ James records, they fucking rock.
All right, Tim. I've had enough of you. Talk about where you're playing. Where are you playing
Where
next?
am I playing?
Yeah, where you
Playing next. I'm beating you up for having CP. The least I can do is let you plug your shit.
Well, yeah, if next, I mean, I got 12 shows booked between now and the 3rd of December, so it's really busy, and I've started the booking to next year. But
Which nursing homes are you hitting?
I mean, they're all my shows are in Australia, of course, at the moment. But if anyone wants
Tim, but
to find out what's
maybe
going
some
on,
of our fans want to travel to Australia to see you play.
Not me. I'm good.
yeah, right, dude, you haven't even heard me. Well, that's a fair call. Yeah, Facebook TJ James Music or Reverb Nation / TJ James Music or TJ James Music on Twitter.
On Twitter?
Yeah,
What can people discover on TJ James at Twitter?
TJ James Music at Twitter. I don't know.
What can they find out there?
Update.
When you write
all
out
there, dude.
when you try to fill out your 140 characters on Twitter, is a lot of it double and triple letters because you're fucking twitching while you're typing?
Maybe they should have a special name for mine and just call it Twitcher.
Twitcher?
Twitcher.
Hailing Kill. Fuck you, pal. Hands up!
All right, Tim.